Hi.
As I step back, we moved it back so you can see us all.
All 3 of us.
Because
now we have room.
We have room, and we got the all black memo today. Paula has a sweater on top, but she's in all black as well.
Like if you can tell, my shirt underneath is black.
Yeah. So apparently, us on phase 1 means our hair color, everything has to just morph into our outfit.
I just throw a little color on top for a little pop.
If anyone's wearing color, it's going to be Paula. It's not going to be Lori Wright.
Yeah,
that's not how we roll.
Unless it's purple, then I will have it on.
What I should have been in the middle to break up the thing.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we all just look like one big black blob.
Right. Who's who? You'll never know. So it is officially the beginning of week 3.
Yes.
Yay!
So we did it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We made it through 2 weeks of phase 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
And are we ready to report our weight loss?
I'm ready.
Go for it.
Okay, so I have lost a total of 8 pounds.
Yay!
So I'm really excited. I am very proud of that. So this week, so if we go Monday to Monday, like I told you last week, Monday to Monday, I lost 5 last week. So Monday to Monday this week, I lost 3, which is my highest second week.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
It is really good. I do want to tell you guys something though.
Oh, jeez. Here it
so
comes.
of course, as I gave it away that I was weighing myself every day, as I tell all of you not to do that, but I did. And there is 0.4 missing. I was on Saturday 0.4 lighter than I was today. I'm all right though. I'm all right. I regrouped. I'm fine. But somewhere, 0.4. I don't know where you at, but I'm waiting. I better be here tomorrow.
Maybe it's in the curl of your hair.
Oh,
That could be.
the product. I had to put a little
There
product.
you go.
I never,
The product.
I never wear product in my hair, but when I curl it, I do put a little bit of serum in it, just so it
There you go. There's that 0.4.
There you go.
you know.
Ta-da.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
There it is. How about you?
I am down 1.8,
Okay.
which puts me down 9.8 total overall. But I started a little bit before you guys, so.
Yeah, but Lori, that's awesome.
But still, yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that.
That is pretty good.
I'm not getting the numbers that you guys are getting, but it might be because I'm, 5 minutes older, also. So
It's also like staggered in a different way.
It
is. Like
It
Paula and I
is.
are on the same day because we started on the same day. You started early,
Right.
So it's gonna be off a little bit.
It is going to be off a little bit, but I always have very, very small second weeks. So I'm in every other week through it. So it's just staying true to form.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that because my non-scale victory is my resting heart rate is down 7 beats per minute since I started.
That's pretty cool.
Which is amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Right? So,
I'm going to check mine.
Yeah.
Now
so,
I'm curious.
yeah. So I am really thrilled about that because that's huge.
That is
so big.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
really cool. I haven't even looked, so I wouldn't even know. But that's amazing.
Yeah.
Check it
So
out.
how about you?
Paula,
I'll fill you
let's
guys
see.
in
You
later.
can go back in your records and
Oh
check
yeah,
where
I
it
have a
was
whole
when you
little graph
started.
already
Yeah.
up here.
Do
But,
you,
know.
did you stay off the scale every day? Or did you weigh yourself?
I weighed myself every day.
Okay.
We're so
Right.
bad.
So, but I'm gonna quit doing that.
Okay.
And I weighed all my vegetables this week since last
Oh,
week.
you follow
And-
me?
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm eating
how'd it
way
go?
less vegetables.
See,
So
I'm
that
telling you
makes a
guys.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Every single person that's been in an appointment with me, I've told you, I gave you the option, but I'm really excited to hear how it all goes this week. So far, all my morning appointments, they have liked it. So just saying, it is a
Same.
game changer for
Yeah,
me.
and we've been tracking this on social media. We've been
Yeah.
posting about it, about the scale, and I've had a handful of people now that have come in this morning wanting the vegetable weight chart to really pay attention,
Yes.
knowing that it makes a big difference. And we're saying this from experience. We were never ones that weighed. We
I
didn't
always just use the cups.
measure
Yeah,
cups.
always the cups.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so we are noticing a big difference in our hunger levels, a big difference in obviously the volume of food that we're eating, but the weight as well. Like we're having
Right.
bigger second weeks, leading to mine.
That I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same with me. I
Exactly.
think so. I was down what was I down?
6.2.
Yeah.
And then I was down another 2.4.
2.4. She
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me already, guys.
Yes, 2.4. Trying to do mental math. I didn't bring my paper. I've got no props today. I'm down 2.4, so a total of 8.6.
Yay!
2 weeks. So I'm keeping my expectations low because again, I'm a notorious slow loser, but doing these paying attention to the actual weight of the vegetables has made a huge difference.
And you're not so slow of a loser, are you?
No, you're not.
right?
Uh-huh.
Seriously. And,
She always said that I'm the fast loser, but guess who's winning? She's
Well,
lost 8.6.
and you know what else
Uh-huh.
I've done this time that I've allowed myself to do in the past is to have. There we go. Okay, so one of the other things that we had to take a break. We had somebody come in. One of the things that I'm also doing that I've allowed myself to do in the past is eat extra ideal protein foods. I think that I've always made excuses as to, I got up extra early or I was up too late without really paying attention and spacing out my foods properly. And so now I'm trying not to
Do that anymore.
And even if it's only, I'm not having 2 bars, even having a 4th ideal protein food is too much. There's a reason we want you to keep it to 3, and I think that makes a big difference as well.
Sometimes we add that extra one too, and sometimes it is necessary with a lot of exercise, but sometimes my exercise isn't as, let's say, intense, where you may not need that extra for it.
Right.
So
Agreed.
just be conscious and try to be as truthful to yourself, even though you might want it.
Exactly.
Do I want it or do I need it?
Yeah. But I think, unlike Paula and Lori, I did not weigh myself every day. But I did let the scale steal my joy yesterday morning. So I didn't weigh myself. I weigh in on Mondays, right? So I didn't weigh myself all last week. And then I got on the scale on Friday, and I saw that I was down 2.4 pounds. And I was like, this is amazing. And so then I ate, I did not take all my supplements. We'll talk about that in a second. There were a couple things I didn't do great, but I didn't cheat. I managed birthday parties. I did everything. And then when I got on the scale Monday morning, I was the exact same weight that I was on Friday morning, and I was mad.
But she didn't weigh herself every day, but we just learned she weighed herself on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
No, I weighed myself on Friday, and then I weighed myself on Monday.
Which was
So
the
you
day?
were the same.
I was
Friday
good
and
on
Monday.
Friday, Saturday,
Got
and
it.
Sunday.
I was like, wait, how
I
does
just
she
didn't
know?
lose any weight. So
Okay.
Right.
I think, because I can't stay off the scale, I'm just being honest.
Right.
That is-
Right?
that is the
Yeah.
truth. That is
So
true.
I can't stay off the scale. So I am going to weigh myself every day so I can see the fluctuations. Is that a bad idea? Is that a good idea?
That's a bad idea. Because I did that and I lost my 1.8 on, from Monday to, from Tuesday to Wednesday. And I didn't.
I just don't know if mentally I
yeah.
can go from Monday to Monday, you guys. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think
I'm
that
gonna
you should
try
do
this time.
what is going to be the most.
Yeah,
what is going to be the most motivating for you? Like, for example, I weighed myself every day, and there's 0.4 that's missing from my.
Right.
And
Do you want
I
to be
know
this
about
crazy
that.
show?
Yeah, but I was on the verge yesterday, though. I had to talk myself off. I didn't do a selfie video for you guys again. But I had to talk myself off the ledge last night because I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't lost any weight in 4 days. What am I doing? I'm giving up all this.
But you also said you worked out Saturday and Sunday.
I did.
Big workouts.
Listen, logically, I know. We're not talking about logic here, you guys. Logic has gone out the window.
Right.
Logically, we know all of these things. It's written down on a piece of paper. We got it. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with logic. I'm dealing with crazy brain.
Which
So-
we all get.
So I'm just saying, what's going to be the best way to temper my crazy brain and only weighing myself twice and seeing the scale not move, even though week over week it's still down 2.4. I know that it hasn't moved in 4 days and it's making me crazy.
Well, you know what that
think
means?
that's worse.
That
What?
means that soon it's going to move, girl. So keep it coming.
So maybe
Keep
I
it
should
coming.
keep weighing myself every day, then I would know and be motivated and keep going. I don't know. So we'll find out. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to take it by day by day. I did weigh
Well,
myself
I'm
this
going
morning.
to tell you
though. I
what we
did.
tell our clients.
Was it the same?
No.
I'm just curious now.
No, it was up. I weighed myself this morning and it was up.
Okay, but that was from the workout.
See?
We do know that. We do know that. Breathe it.
I didn't work out yesterday, y'all. It's Tuesday.
Actually, you want to know what I think? Maybe why yours up is a little bit.
What?
I saw your dinner last night. Your dinner was great, but sometimes when I have a little bit of the tomato base, I do notice that I go up just slightly.
It was salty as all heck. I made it,
There
and for
you
some
go.
reason, I said to John as we were eating it, this was really salty. And he said it was okay, but I think he might have been like fibbing to me just to keep me going. But it was pretty salty.
Yeah,
My
I think
zucchini
that's
was too
exactly what it
salty.
is. I think you're totally fine, girl.
Yeah,
Totally
so,
good.
But I
She's
think I
good.
need to weigh myself every day to keep up with that, so I'm doing the right thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I weighed myself this morning, so
So all
far
of Bree's
it's
clients, whenever she tells yourself to stay off the scale, you can
quote this
repeat
back to her.
what
Well,
she
I
just
had
said.
I'm still sticking with the only weigh yourself once, because then you get crazy brain.
But then, so what happens is so I weighed myself on Friday. Maybe everybody else is like this. I weighed myself on Friday, and then I didn't weigh myself until Monday morning. And so Sunday night, I was anxious. I was really nervous. And part of it is I do feel responsible. Like, hello, this is what I do for a living. I need to show you guys that I have lost weight, right? So, like, there's that responsibility part of it. Like, I don't want to let everybody down, the accountability. So I found myself really anxious, and I feel like if I went a full week over week, and again, if this is you, and I am, as me as your coach, I'm going to be I'm going to give you some grace. If I coach you, and I know you weigh yourself every day, I don't yell at you, do I?
No.
See?
No, she does not.
I know that you're going to weigh yourself every day. You took a scale on vacation the first time you did phase 1.
Oh my Lord.
Hello?
I was still traveling with a scale. I don't
She
travel
traveled
with
with
a
a
scale
scale,
anymore.
y'all.
I have a traveling scale, but it doesn't weigh much, thankfully. But the last couple vacations that I've been on, I decided I'm okay. I'm not going to weigh myself on vacation. But luckily, at the places that I've stayed, they have a scale, so I was able to use theirs.
See? So I'm just saying, I won't yell at you if you're one of my clients and you like to weigh yourself more frequently. Everybody has their own
Yeah.
thing, and it just depends on what makes you crazier. It gave me more stress. Life is stressful enough, let's be honest, right?
Yeah. Right.
So if it causes me more stress to only weigh myself once a week, then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to weigh myself more frequently. So I'm just going to find that sweet spot. And maybe
Right.
I'm just always going to be stressed about getting on the scale. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out.
Yeah.
But I definitely had to talk myself down and off the ledge last night, and I had to focus on, Lori said non-scale victories. We had to focus on the non-scale victories. Last year, every time I did phase 1, it was for a finite amount of period of time. 4 to 5 weeks, that was it. I was phasing off. And this time, I am doing phase 1 until I reach my specific weight goal. I have a goal in mind. I'm gonna hit it. And so I had to talk myself off last night and be like, I'm not gonna get into the food. I'm not gonna self-sabotage. I'm not gonna reward myself or comfort myself or any of those things, because this is the long haul, and my why is about health and the long-term goals, not just what the scale says on a short term. So I did have to pull back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say you had a lot of non-scale victories?
I did. So I went out a couple times, as you guys saw. I went out to dinner, and getting dressed was so much nicer. My jeans definitely fit a lot better. Like, I was
That's
able to
good, yeah.
move a belt loop
Ooh.
back down to, because
that's
over the
That's
holidays, I was
nice.
bloated, man. Like, I was like, at one point I looked at my belt, I was like, wow, is this like 2? I think I was like 2 up of my normal like loops. I was like, wow. So I was able to get back into my normal, which I was surprised about, but it was there. And yeah, I feel like I tried on the first outfit, and normally I'm like, no. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. And I left. I was ready so quick.
I bet Mark was appreciative of that.
Oh, he's always the last one to be ready.
Oh, okay.
Morgan and I are always waiting. We're like, yeah, he takes a while. But no, so he doesn't notice. But I was able to get Morgan ready even faster. Morgan and I were ready, which we were like ready to go. We were still late. We were ready to go on time, about to like go out the door, and then I'm looking at Morgan and I see her pooping face. I was like,
Aw,
I had
Always
her change.
right when you're about to leave.
Yes, I had her change. Her shoes were on. Her jacket was on. Everything was ready to go. I was like, we're ready to get in the car. And then she's like, I was like, okay. I was like, we need 5 minutes. So we were late, but hey, I tried.
That's awesome. I've been there. That's great. Any other non-scale victories?
I feel like it's been, so I play with Morgan a lot whenever we play, and it's a lot easier for me to get from the ground up. And I can tell I do that a lot, so I feel like I've had less effort to move my body from like all the way down to up, and I was like, oh, that was quicker. So I feel like that's been really good. And I always have, I've always had like knee problems ever since I lost my 126 pounds 10 years ago, but as I lost weight, it's gotten better, and I feel like anytime that I gain a little bit of weight before I get to like my normal weight, like I can start feeling my knees getting a little bit, I don't know exactly how to describe it, like weak or whatever, but I can feel they're better. Like,
Okay.
I don't have the discomfort anymore.
We are about to be attacked by a stink bug. I just want you all to know.
Flying around.
We have some stink bug issues in the office today.
Yeah.
Getting it back.
So it's been nice.
But I'm glad your knee isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and when we're eating high sugar, that's inflammatory. So
Yeah.
this is an anti-inflammatory diet. So it's natural that you would.
And
notice
that's why I love
some-
the omegas. I posted about the omegas, even on maintenance. I think it's because of my knees. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
if for some reason I
They
skip
are
a couple
Dr.
days,
Stein's favorite supplement.
mine
Yes.
too. They work,
He loves
and they
them.
really help me a lot,
Yeah,
no matter what phase you're on.
absolutely.
Yes.
How about you, Lori? Any other non-scale victories this week?
Yeah, it was my husband's birthday. I baked him a cake from scratch,
That's
and
right.
I did not eat any. Woo!
Yes, that's a huge victory.
That
Yeah,
is
although
a
I had to
huge
do the
victory.
whole cake is a sometimes food. Cake is a sometimes food. But
That's
I
right.
made it. So
You did it.
yeah, I did it.
That's
Yeah.
a really big deal.
That is that. It was
Especially because
huge.
Lori is an amazing chef. So if you know, we all know it was going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I saw a picture of it.
Yeah, I sent
Did
Paula
you?
a picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
It looked amazing. Looked amazing.
Yeah, I went to a birthday party on Saturday, and they had it was a little kid's birthday party. There was cake everywhere, and I actually did what I tell people to do: eat before you go, and then I had food ready to go afterwards. I remember when
Mhm.
you went to the birthday party a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, I had it ready so that I could just get home and pull it out, and then you just end up eating that, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And no
Is it-
cake.
And no cake. I did
Very
not
good.
have any cake whatsoever.
I even had family over this weekend, and they ate phase one.
Good for you.
They had no other option. So everyone ate phase one, and they were fine with it. What did we have? Oh, we had sea bass when they were over. We had sea bass,
Your favorite.
and my favorite, so good. And I think that I paired that with asparagus. I can't remember. You'll have to look at our social. I can't remember what vegetable I had with that sea bass that night, but it was delicious, whatever it was.
Yeah. So how was your tracking this week?
Good. I wrote everything down. Still keeping to my book.
Okay.
I like the book.
I'm proud
I'm
of you.
old fashioned.
I think the book is the way to go, is what I'm learning. What do you think, Paula?
So I told you all that I was gonna track, and I did. I got back on it. I started tracking, but I did not end up the week continuing to track on the app. It is very time consuming to track on the app. It takes me literally 20 minutes to track something.
And side note, Paula is probably the fastest person we have ever met when it comes to technology. She
Yeah.
is so speedy. So if it's taking her a long time,
It's going to take us twice as long, at
correct.
least.
Yeah.
So I like the app, and it's pretty, it's cool that we have it, but it just takes too long for me. I normally track on Lose It, and that is quick, and that's what I'm used to. So having to sit there and wait for a little thing to tell me successful, you logged your breakfast, do you need to log anything else? Yes, I still have to put in my multivitamin and my potassium, and I'm gonna have to wait for 3 more successful things. It's just harder. I did find that if you put things in your favorite category, it's a little bit quicker. It speeds it up by about 30 seconds, but still it just takes a long time for me. So luckily for me, I'm still documenting because
Yes.
I am taking pictures literally of every single thing that I eat, so everyone can see. I mean, you guys can coach me.
Paula loves cucumbers, if you haven't been able to tell. This
Yeah.
time around, Paula is having
All the cucumbers.
all the cucumbers.
Let me tell you why I'm having the cucumbers.
Yes,
I'm
tell us.
normally not a cucumber person. I
I know,
really
this
like
is why
them.
it's shocking to
And,
Lori and I.
Yeah.
My husband would always take the cucumbers off my salad. I'm not a cucumber person, but cucumbers are easy and fast to eat. And because I've been weighing my vegetables, I am not hungry. I just don't really feel like eating, and I just feel like I just want to get it out of the way and move on with my life. I've noticed if I'm a little bit late in eating my cucumbers, that I start to get a little hungry. So I don't want to be late because I don't want to get hungry. But they're just quick. 7.4 ounces, boom, boom, boom. Cut them up, put some salt on it, and I'm done. I can move on with my life. And that's never happened to me. So I feel like that's why I'm choosing cucumbers, because I
Yeah.
just want to move on
Yeah.
and get through my day. But I have done peppers too, and I do love the peppers.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I love to eat the salads, and
You love the
that's-
salads.
Salads are my thing. But it does, we want to show, the variety.
Mhm.
So Lori's going to start taking some more pictures of her amazing meals, because we know she
I
making
don't
some
eat
great
the same
stuff.
thing all the time.
No, ever. Yeah.
They're better than anything I'm making, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, you brought up a really good point. Like, you and I both don't derive a huge amount of benefit from cooking. Lori does.
Yeah, I
So
do.
that kind of,
I do. I love to cook.
that tells us our,
Mhm.
our food preferences.
Yeah.
So Lori's going to start sharing a little bit more of that.
Yes.
So what's your game plan for tracking then? If you're not using the app, I know you're keeping track on social media. Do you have a game plan for how you're going to keep track?
So I'm still going to continue to take pictures and post them because it seems like a lot of you have been really liking that just to like see. But I'm going to have to go back to my normal tracking way just to make sure I don't want to get out of the habit because it takes 21 days to get into a habit, and I feel like I've
Right
already
there.
had
Yeah.
a good habit of tracking even on maintenance. I'm pretty good at it, so I don't want to lose that habit. So I think I'm just going to go back to either tracking and lose it or the book for phase 1, but probably lose it honestly because it's just on my phone and it's quick and easy.
Yeah, I've been tracking on Lose It consistently every day. I really like it. I've actually been paying for the premium subscription. It wasn't that much more, but I just wanted to see the features. I will say, and maybe I can add it in to check. Because Lose It is not Ideal Protein, there's no reminder that says, hey, take your multivitamin, take your CalMag, take your omegas. And because it's not on there, I forget. This weekend, it's probably why I didn't lose any weight, from Friday to Monday, From Friday to Monday, I have put that asterisk there. I don't think I took my supplements at all, not once.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
Ooh, I
So-
might have a trick for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Lose It is great, but there's no reminder.
There is no reminder.
to take my supplements, and that's probably the biggest. I don't want to stop tracking because I've been really consistent. You're talking about habit. I really like it. It's been consistent. I'm happy
Right.
with it. I like seeing all my data in there, but there is no reminder for those things that are special.
I have a client right now that is using Lose It because she's normally on maintenance. She's doing a little tune-up with us right now, and she actually takes the book and only uses the books for the check marks. So she can remind herself to take all her vitamins, her BCA. She writes up one in, and then all the other stuff, and then Lose It for all the food. So when I'm looking at her stuff, I look at her journal first just to make sure she got all her vitamins and everything.
Yeah.
Which she doesn't write anything in it, just check marks because there's little spots where you can. Did you have this? Did you have that?
That's
And
not
then
a bad
I
idea.
look in her phone and Lose It to see like what she actually ate.
What her log was. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
I
would
love
do that?
I love the check mark things in the book.
Yeah.
It's a great way
Yeah.
to double check yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really the most foolproof, easy way to keep track of what you're doing, for sure.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, any game plan thing that you're going to do this week that's different to work on for week 3?
I am dropping restricted items this week.
Ooh.
I am doing soups,
Okay.
eggs,
Okay.
oatmeals,
Okay.
and chocolate soy puffs because I can't live without them.
Okay.
So, but they're not restricted.
Correct.
So,
They're not.
Okay.
and I'm going to try and not do.
Is there a
Every
particular
day.
reason that you're doing
I
that?
just want to see how much of a difference it makes. So,
More of like an experiment.
yeah, more
Okay.
like an experiment.
I'll,
so.
I'll be curious to see how your hunger level does too, because sometimes
Exactly.
those extra carbs can make you hungrier, as we found with
Right,
the vegetables.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
They used to happen to me all the time with the orange wafers when they were restricted.
Yeah.
Every time I ate one, I wanted to just eat the entire box. So I quit having them in my house. But now that they're not restricted, I don't have the same. They're lower
Urge.
carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Less sugar.
I like it.
How about you, Paul?
I think I just want to focus on doing exactly. I've been pretty proud of myself because this time around I've been like back to my crazy Paula where I measure everything, and I don't want to lose that. So I want to make sure that I still stay consistent with my measuring, because week 3 started like, oh, I kind of know what it's. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm measuring because
We're
don't
new
know
to
what that
this.
is.
Yeah.
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 I don't want to bring my routine or anything into it. I want to continue to measure my olive oil, continue to measure my half and half in my coffee. In the past, I've had to take that out in order to even move the scale. I haven't had an issue, so I want to continue to measure it so that doesn't have to happen. And just continue to stay the course. Pretend like it's my week 1 is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Week
Make
1 where
every
you're
week,
like,
every week 1.
Yes.
every week is week 1 for me, so I can be like hyper vigilant. I want to make
Focused.
sure. I
Yeah.
want to make the most out of it. Let's
I
make
like
the
it.
most out of it best.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that I'm on board with that. I'm going back to the basics with the supplements. I have a little bit of a challenge because of my thyroid meds. By the time I take my thyroid meds, I have to move my breakfast vitamins to lunch, and then I'm kind of cramming them in, and so I need to come up with a better plan. So that is my mission for this week for sure. See
Yeah.
if that makes a difference. So stay tuned, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know, comment below, let us know how your second week went and what your game plan is for week 3. All right? Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.